Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is a thankful Thursday. Make sure you are thankful for the good things that are happening and making sure that the not so great things aren't hurting you as much or making you sad, okay? It's a thankful Thursday. Have a great day today. It is May 14th, 2020. We're going to be focusing on lesson 13. If you do not have your packet with you, go ahead, pause the video, go get it. Meet me back, making sure this date is at the top, and you will also see lesson 13.1 at the top of your packet, scholars. Welcome to first grade virtual ELA learning. I hope you're ready to grow your brain. A few reminders. I am looking for the scholar with the most iReady reading minutes by the end of today. I am looking for the scholar with the most Get Epic minutes by the end of today. I am looking for the scholars with the most Grow Our Team points by the end of today. Today and tomorrow, we will have our video chat with Ms. Jackson. On tomorrow, there will be a code that you will need, so make sure your parents have that code for tomorrow. Objective. Objective. I will read Mr. Gomez with purpose and understanding. All right, scholars, let's just dive right into it. Today's story is called Mr. Gomez. OA together makes what sound? O, goal, roads. AI together makes what sound? A, good, rain. AY together makes what sound? A, day, today. Multi-syllable words. Remember, multi-syllable words meaning as long as it has more than one syllable. So if it has 2 syllables, 3 syllables, 4 syllables, that's considered a multi-syllable word, okay? First word, Mexico. Empire. Aztec. Cortez. And this will say respect. Aztec is a noun. Aztec is a noun because it is a group of people. So it's a person. A group of people who ruled a large area of Mexico long ago. For example, I would say the ancient statue we saw is from the Aztec Empire. Empire is a noun. It is a group of nations under one ruler. For example, I would say the Aztec Empire was large and very powerful. Cortez is a noun. Cortez is a noun because it is a person. He is a Spanish explorer who came to Mexico long ago. For example, I would say we learned about Cortez when we studied explorers in core knowledge. Clashed is a verb. Clashed is a verb because it is an action word. It is something that we can do. It means fought or disagreed. For example, I'll say the colonists clashed with the king with taxes. Respect is a verb. Respect is a verb because it is an action word. It is something that we can do. It means to honor someone or something. For example, I would say, we respect our grandparents. Today, we are going to be reading to see what Mr. Gomez tells Kay's family. Title of today's story is Mr. Gomez. If we had our readers, we will be turning to page 50. Remember, I'm always challenging you to go ahead and pause the video, read as much as you can independently, or mute the video and read as much as you can independently. Starting with the title, Mr. Gomez. Finger underneath the word Mr. Mr. Gomez is at the inn the next morning. He takes them outside and points to a stone with his cane. Finger underneath the word this. This stone has stood here for a long, long time, Mr. Gomez says. It has stood here much longer than me. This stone is from the time of the Aztec Empire. Finger underneath the word, oops, sorry. Finger underneath the word the. The what? Kay asks. Finger underneath the word the. The Aztec Empire, says Mr. Gomez. Back in the past, Aztec men cut stones like this one and stacked them up to make shrines to their gods. Finger underneath the word the. The Aztecs had lots of gods, Mr. Gomez says. They had a sun god, a moon god, and a rain god. Then, one day, the Spanish came. They were led by a man named Cortez. His goal was to be in charge of Mexico. Finger underneath the word Cortez. Cortez led his men on a long march. He and his men kept marching until they got to the spot where we are standing. Here they clashed with the Aztec troops. The Aztec troops were brave, but in the end, the Spanish came out on top. Cortez and his men were in charge of Mexico. Finger underneath the word Cortez. Cortez and the Spanish did not respect the Aztecs. The Spanish knocked down the Aztec shrines and used the stones to make roads and streets and forts. Finger underneath the word Mr. Mr. Gomez waves his cane and says, lots of the stones in this square were cut back in Aztec times. They were used to make Aztec shrines. Then they were used by Cortez and the Spanish, and we still use them today. Finger underneath the word Martez. Martez says, that is so cool that we are standing on the same stones. Finger underneath the word the. The smile on Kay's face tells that she thinks so too. Finger underneath the word Kay's. Kay's mom jabs Kay's dad in the side and says, looks like we are fine without that book of yours. All right, scholars, it's time to do some work. You have 4 questions, scholars, or 4 activities, 4 assignments, 4 things to do. I will read them all to you. I will give you an example of how you should answer it. You have to do this independently by yourself. It should take no more than 8 minutes, okay? Number 1 says, what did the Aztecs do with the stones? You will say, the Aztecs did with the stones, or the Aztec made with the stones. Do not get the information from your brain. I know you're super smart and I know you know the answer, but I want to know what page gave you that answer. Make sure you write that page number down. Number 2 says, what was Cortez's goal? And you will say, Cortez's goal was What page number gave you that information? Number 3 says, what did the Spanish do to the Aztec shrines? You will say, the Spanish the Aztec shrines. What page number gives you that information? And then number 4 says, draw a picture of the story and write about it. So it can be any part of this picture that you enjoyed or disliked. Draw a picture of it and write about it. And that's it. It should take you no more than 5 to 8 minutes to complete this assignment, scholars. Please do your best and do it independently, okay? And that's it, scholars. See you tomorrow. Have a good day.